Listeners, if you're hearing this voice, you have stumbled upon the rawest gaming podcast in the existence of the space-time continuum, in my opinion. This is the Shut My Dope podcast. In this episode, they're gonna hop into Character of the Week, a legendary story mode from a legendary sports series. Then after that, they're gonna hop into the Icebreaker, where you're gonna be thinking about what made you happy when you think about certain games. Then after that, they're going to come through with the First Love, and this First Love is going to force you to think about all types of unlockables and secrets that you had back when you first started playing certain types of games. Then after that, we're going to come through with that Kill Switch, where somebody's favorite FPS series will catch a 9mm bullet straight to the face. And then another solution to be brought onto the table. So much more after all that on this episode. And of course, there's going to be some love shouted out to Helldivers 2, and I'm about to go play that right now. What's up, y'all? It's that one dude, Durag Rico, sitting in some Black Panther pajamas. Shout out to the kiddos.
His idol.
Catch me on the alien planet splashing sploosh and sparks all over the place. Passing it off to that one dude with the dreads who tried to dive but then got shot in the head.
Can y'all hear me okay? I just want to make sure. What's going on, everybody? It's the one and only K-Kine, a.k.a. Mickey Badness, a.k.a. London Bridges is not falling today. And I want to pass it over to the myth, the legend, the man with the shoestrings around his forehead. G!
You got G Knight. You got Melee Maestro.
Yeah!
You got Father Flank. I got it this time.
Yeah.
Flanking.
I'm about to say, you got Father Flank. You got Flank Daddy. You got Ant Flank. You got Chicken Chaser. You chase chickens. And then you have Toggle's best friend. Oh, okay. He heard me. Hey, Cabo, Connoisseur, holla at him, man.
Once again, it's that fourth main. Doe B, your ace of spades. Stowe School graduate.
Ace of Spades.
Combo connoisseur.
Oh, you can.
Homeboy Hobie. What's happening?
And that is the four heroes in this RPG, aka podcast called the Shut My Door podcast.
RPG, huh?
A gaming podcast. Yeah, K-Con's favorite genre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to all the new listeners, especially. Appreciate y'all for discovering and staying with us for those first, 30 seconds. But yeah, we about to kick this shit off with Character of the Week, brought to y'all by the most controversial gamer I have ever witnessed.
Of all time.
In my life.
You goddamn right. You goddamn right. And I'm going to hold that title to the day I die.
Damn.
Y'all know it's Black History Month. And black.
Hey, hold on. Enough.
You know, this is my character, and this is my appreciation of the week also. Shout out to my nigga Martin Luther Lean. My character of the week is for the niggas and niggettes that love boxing. That's right, I said boxing.
Okay.
You know, back in the day we had your knockout kings.
Hard.
And the shit changed in the fight night. In the latest game that came out, 12 years ago? Maybe 14 years ago? Was Fight Night Champion with your best friend of all time, Andre Bishop. Now, if you don't know who Andre Bishop is,
AB.
He's a former middleweight prospect that was rising in the ranks, taking over the boxing world, And then as he was growing in that boxing world, he met a promoter by the name of D.L. McQueen. He was janky. He was crooked. He was a fucked up old ass man. So what he decided to do to try to persuade Bishop, he tried to pay him and get him onto his entourage, management, and wanted to promote him for fights. And Bishop was like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm rising. I don't need you. Like, he was like, huh? Everybody needs me. Like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm doing this the honest way. Oh, honest? Oh, okay. We'll see about that. So you remember what happened to Tupac right back in the day, right? When he shot them cops, them off-duty police officers?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
my boy Bishop got framed for beating up some off-duty police officers. He didn't do nothing. He was framed. You want to know who did it? D.L. McQueen.
Jesus Christ.
Because he was shiesty. He was upset. And you know what that bullshit frameness got Andre Bishop? Prison time. How many years? 5 fucking years. For some shit he didn't do.
Mm.
So, while he was in prison, it was like watching Undisputed all over again. You know, Wesley Snipes,
Ving Rhames.
the legend, Ben Rames. So when you step into the story,
Holiday.
he's on top of the world. He's in prison. Bare knuckle boxing. White people. Racist times. And he did his thing in prison. But them prison rules, if you win, you might die. So throughout the game, he's in prison fighting. After he wins his fight against the Aryan Nationhood, he gets beat up in the bathroom. By who? The same nigga that he beat up in the ring. They smash his hand. Now he has a broken hand in prison. What does that do?
Rap.
It puts him in a depressing mode. Then you got who else was in there? Damn, I forgot that nigga name. Oh well, fuck that nigga. Anyways, he heals up. He heals up. He heals up. There's an old man in prison that's his bunkmate. Like, hey man, look, you a good ass boxer. When you get back in that world, man, you need to get back in that ring. He's like, I don't know about it, man. I just want to get back to normal life, man. I ain't really got the love for it no more. This nigga step out, he big like Mike Tyson. He get back in the gym. He start sparring and shit. He's like, all right, I got a little bit of moves in me. I still got my shit going for myself. Boom, he knock out some sparring partners. It's like, hey, do you want to be a boxer again? He's like, I guess so. Fuck it. I knock these niggas out. Boom, he get back in the ring. He start boxing. He start rising in the ranks again. Oh, I didn't mention.
Hey.
This nigga got a little brother by the name of Raymond. Not everybody loves Raymond. Raymond Bishop. So he meets his brother. He's like, oh shit, nigga, you boxing too? He was like, yeah, man, I'm signed to McQueen though. He was like, nigga, what? You signed to McQueen? Yeah, I'm signed to McQueen. The fuck is you doing? I don't know. So boom. He like, damn, my little brother signed to McQueen. He's like, all right, I'm finna keep rising to the top. Sad to say, the little brother got jealous and he decided to challenge his brother in a fight. Sad to say, his older brother had to beat his ass. He beat his ass. And then next minute later, McQueen got mad and tried to set up the little brother, got the little brother shot. It's a whole storyline. Shit is crazy. Little brother got shot, and now he in the hospital, unconscious. Andre mad. He like, the fuck you do to my brother? I shot your brother. Bam. Okay, cool. Next time in the storyline, goes down a little bit more. He runs into a nigga named Isaac Frost. Who is this nigga? The protege of fucking Randy Orton. If you see him, he look just like Randy Orton. He's like, all right. Who is this nigga? Oh, he's the heavyweight champion that's under D.L. McQueen. Oh, this nigga's a beast. Oh, I gotta meet this nigga in the fucking final round of the motherfucking heavyweight championship match. Guess what? I can't fight this nigga because my hand is broken. If I punch this nigga, I'm gonna die. He doesn't die. So now you're handicapped in a boxing match at the end of the game, and you're beating this nigga ass with your left hand the whole game. You knock him out, championship, that's it. End of the story. Andre Bishop, champion of all time. Mike Tyson 2.0. Get it right, nigga. Championship. That's my character of the week. Appreciation of the week. Andre Bishop, OG legend, two-tone.
The most controversial game
Andre Bishop.
in the world, because I know that shit wasn't on Fight Night.
Fight Night champion.
Is he the main character?
Actually, he was.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
and he a real person.
This is the fucking story?
Goddamn.
All this shit is based on a true story?
He didn't know.
Yeah, dog, did you not know that?
The most overpowered striker in EA UFC 4. He was on UFC too?
They pulled him from Fight Night and put him,
All this shit.
You didn't know that was a real person.
All this shit is his life and it's the
Oh,
game
man.
story?
It's the game story and champion mode.
It probably didn't go exactly like that, but yeah.
Shout out to Fight Night Champion, man.
It's a good story.
I didn't buy
It's
it.
a good story.
The last one I had was Fight Night 3.
Oh my god.
This shit.
No wonder. No wonder.
This shit where in the intro it got Akon. It got a hard ass song that Akon got on that first menu. But yeah, shout out to them. Yeah.
Oh, and then I'll still say this. Shout out to EA for at least keeping that shit alive because the service is still active and niggas are still getting their ass beat online in boxing matches.
Shout out to everybody receiving ass beatings
Isn't that a
from
PS?
crazy creative created characters.
You said what though?
PS3
Three.
2 or PS3?
It's 3.
Oh,
It's 3. It came toward the
Three.
end of the 3 life cycle.
Three.
I'm gonna say.
It came out in 2010.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, man, the PS2 game still online? Crazy.
Shit, nah,
Well, it might be.
That shit is still active.
It might be because I don't know how servers and shit work, man. Sometimes I think people can make their own servers. Like if some people hook up a whole bunch of, I don't know, like a whole bunch of computers and shit in the closet and call them shit servers, hosts and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They make their own servers. So yeah, I can imagine somebody got like a SmackDown Just Bring It or some shit. I don't know, man.
Oh,
No,
no.
did that shit ever have? I don't think that shit
Or the
ever-
first SmackDown versus Raw.
Yeah, they don't have online.
Yeah, that's the first game I ever played online. That shit was crazy. But yeah, man, besides everybody getting their ass beat, K-Con shattering the beginning of the episode with the life and come up of Andre Bishop. Knocking people out in prison. You know, you off up in there taking a shower, you look off in the mirror, you brush your teeth. Next thing you know, somebody stand behind you. And you know what I'm saying? They thinking that they
In the bathroom, yo. In the bathroom.
Yeah,
Pause.
you gotta catch
Glass
people
bottle.
when they vulnerable. You gotta catch
In
them
the
when they
bathroom.
vulnerable.
Pause.
For real.
Pause.
You relax. Y'all gotta relax.
If y'all hear that noise, man, that means it's time for the icebreaker, man. The icebreaker, man. I'm finna get straight to the point. The icebreaker for this episode is games that brought you glee in memory.
Brought me glee.
Brought me what?
Games that bring you glee in memory.
Let me do my Googles.
Like
What the
Great
fuck
delight,
does
my
Glee
boy.
mean?
glee is happiness, like childlike happiness, dog. Like
Delight, pleasureness.
Yeah.
You could have used the word
joy.
happiness.
What nigga just say joy?
Hey, that's him.
man,
That's him.
Glee in memory is a bar, so y'all niggas need to relax.
That's his choice of words.
But
Nigga, you didn't
Some-
trying to be technical with the shit,
sometimes,
nigga. You could have said
sometimes you hear
trying to
Kodak say it as an
fucking-
ad lib. Glee, like sometimes you hear that shit. But yeah, man, see, man,
I
y'all
thought that nigga would just be
He was
take this education. Take this education, man. We need
I'm
we
trying
need
to
work.
Big ass words.
We need work.
trying
Glee
to
is
be
only
fucking-
4 letters, nigga. Big ass words. Big ass words, dog.
Hey, big don't mean length sometimes, nigga.
Pause, nigga.
Pause.
Pause, bro.
You might as well just give it a moment of silence for that one.
Bullshit. All that shit you was saying leading into the icebreaker. Step up behind you in the bathroom and
Hey, that just means some action happened. Like somebody got busted through the
Applause!
window or something, man. Something shattered. But yeah, man. Games a bunch. Like for example, man, I'll go ahead and throw mine out there. You know what I'm saying? Give a nice example. There was a game back in the day that I played. I mean, it don't have to be a good game. It's just games like when you remember them, that shit makes you feel like, you know, excited. But I'm gonna jump out and say Strider 2. Strider 2 was a surprise to me as a kid because I didn't see it coming. I just had it one day. Like Step Pops had just copped, and then like I just heard this music and I seen the dude from Marvel vs. Capcom, and I was like, he got his own game? And then, yeah, it was a game that came with Strider 2, and it had the original Strider from way back in the day, too, where it all started at. So, yeah, Strider 2, that's one of my examples. This shit was actually inspired by the excitement that I had hopping into fucking Helldivers 2. Shout out to that game. We'll talk about that shit later, though. Yeah.
Huh. Helldivers gave you this inspiration.
Yeah, because it made me
excited.
it made me feel
I see
excited,
it.
like getting ready to cop and shit, because it was like something different, something new, something that ain't trying to follow everybody else. Yeah.
For me, it's gonna have to be back on the Wii bars. You have The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
HD.
I was so excited for that game, I bought it twice. The first time was at a GameStop down the street on Cooper, if you know, going down south.
It's been a few of
And
them.
it's like right there by Entertainmart, where Entertainmart used to be.
Ooh, right there
There was
around
a
the
GameStop
corner.
right there. Yes.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the fucked up part was I got my pre-order over there. And as the game was about to come out, they shut that GameStop down.
I remember.
Little do I know,
H&R Block.
little do I know, I didn't know you could go to other GameStops and check for the history of pre-orders and get it there.
Knowledge.
So I bought it twice. Now remember, this game came out around the time a brother was still in school. I didn't know much about that type of shit because a nigga wasn't getting money like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Crayons, nigga.
yeah. The second time I didn't buy it, it was just a birthday gift, low key. So
Donations.
yeah. Donations. Let me tell you, the game far exceeded my expectations. It just felt good to be Adult Link again in a different, dark, gritty type setting.
Awesome.
Hard.
Yeah.
Hard. He went through it twice.
You got it.
Twice.
All right. Mine, let me say one of them would be Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 on PS2.
What night
Hard.
All because of it's like every time I see they've been posting like pictures of the manga and shit all over the internet, and it's like every time I see it, I think about Budokai 3 in the intro, and just hearing that intro just brings me joy, man. Like it's got to the point where I just search YouTube for an intro, and it had that one right there.
That's what it's for. That is what it's for.
I just play that one like 3 or 4 times, so it's so good, man. Makes me miss it, man.
Ain't that sparkling? Well, never mind. Sparkling is like what, Tenkaichi? I think.
Yeah, that's Tenkaichi.
Yeah.
The shit looks like an anime.
Yeah, anime graphics and everything. Cause the first Budokai had a 3D version of the anime intro.
Yeah, the Chala head Chala.
Yeah. But yeah, Budokai 3, they went all out. You seen HD versions of Oob and shit? Yeah.
Matter of fact, it's two 2 and 3 did that. And both of them was.
I want to say the graphics that they use in these intros. I'm watching them on YouTube right now. The graphics in these intros is the same one that they use on Dragon Ball Z Kai or yeah. When they tried to simplify and remake the entire Dragon Ball Z series, right before Super,
had to censor it a little bit. Yeah.
That and they had to cut all that filler out.
Right.
Definitely. And they probably redubbed it too. Damn, yeah.
Gohan. Ugh, man.
Shout out to Budokai 3, man. That's the
what the fuck they did to his voice.
End of an insane trilogy right there. Okay, cut.
Yeah, man. See, I thought I was happy when I got OG Spider-Man 1, the movie.
Huh?
The movie game from Blockbuster. I thought I was happy.
Green Goblin with the Air Force. Never mind.
Nah. When I got that OG Spider-Man 2 on GameCube, oh, nigga, I cried.
I'm trying to imagine. I can't imagine if it was
my
like
pops. Nigga, I called this nigga 60 times in one day to make sure he was pulling up with the game.
Oh, you got cussed up.
When that nigga pulled up with the game, it wasn't a high or buy, nigga. It was give me the game and leave. Took the plastic off, inserted the disc, pause.
Ew!
Cut on that fucking GameCube. I seen the G. The motherfucker loaded up. New game. And I'm fucking delivering pizzas.
Dramatic ass nigga.
with that goddamn, with that Italian ass music. Just like the movie.
Oh my God.
Just like the movie.
Oh my God. I can actually touch the ground without dying from gas.
Or falling into an endless pit.
Exactly.
And your webs touch
Nigga,
shit.
I forgot what the webs was when I look. I can actually swing, and while swinging, my feet can touch the ground, and I can get back in the air. Nigga, I can go to the comic book store and upgrade my abilities. Oh my God.
Hard. Run along the buildings with the web in your hand
God.
still.
I can charge up my jump, and you see the little yellow meter blinking, and I just jump.
Just like the movie. Where you could
I can web up first. You can web up one person. Then with the same hand, you can web up 2 people.
Rodeo.
You can web up 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God.
Shout out to Juvenile.
I cried. I beat the game, played it again, beat the game, played it again, beat the game, played it again. It was relentless.
Yeah, you on some shit right there.
The game was magical. The game was magical. It was the best game I had other than Beautiful Joe. In Def Jam 5 from New York. It was the greatest day of my life. The greatest year of my life. And anybody asked me to borrow the game, I defriended them immediately. He was not touching my
He ain't talking about online. He talking about in real life.
Online wasn't made at the time. He talking about real life. Hey man, let me borrow the game. Shit.
He don't even look at me no more in class.
Don't ask me to borrow my game.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
You know this shit just released. Why would you ask this shit? I ain't even got to spend the weekend with my shit. You fucking psycho, dog.
Be crazy.
I ain't even beat the game yet.
You need help.
Yeah, OG Spider-Man 2, man. Look, I got the game today on my Xbox. The shit plays horribly.
Oh, I can imagine the age doesn't sick that motherfucker.
Ancient.
Disgusting.
Bro, your controls is wild, but
Yeah, Spider-Man built like he
still
on
brings
meth.
me back to memories. Yeah, man. Like even Spider-Man 3 didn't really do it justice. Spider-Man 2, OG Spider-Man 2 is like the best one they ever made.
It was groundbreaking at the time. It definitely was.
fucking Mysterio fighting evil clowns and shit. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, it was. This shit was groundbreaking, dog. This is like,
yeah.
this is when everybody was like, "Ooh, what's this open world shit? What could they do with this?" And was that one of the first superhero open world games, if I'm not mistaken?
I think it was.
Yeah, it had to be because Superman, you can't really count that shit.
Oh my god,
Was that really
it was world? It had sections. It didn't have a world, but nigga, you almost made me fucking. You almost heard splashing noises, nigga. I'm just thinking about that dumbass. It's the dumbass flying. Yeah, it's the dumbass flying animation. Like he wades
so
through
bad,
he
man.
wades through the air, like the way how his arms and shit move instead of Superman. He flies with style, dog. Like he do one pose and just move in the direction without even moving. But on that game, he was swimming in the air. That shit was ridiculous.
Horrible, man.
Damn, that gave me a segment in my head
I think it was the first.
thinking about that bullshit.
Yeah, I think it was one of the first that had his own world instead of sections and stuff like that.
Yeah, as a
Wasted
superhero.
rentals.
Say
God
that.
fucking damn.
Yeah, we can get to that in the topics, dog.
Yeah, man,
Oh,
that
shit.
shit down a lot, man.
My do rag is so silky that this motherfucker headset slid off the back of my shit, man.
God damn. Extreme silk.
I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, this hoe is silky, man. This mug is made to the top of my head is deteriorating, but the sides is gonna be wavy as fuck.
Bet.
To the fans out there that's listening, I gotta put this shit in context for y'all. This nigga has no hair. So,
Got hair.
It's disrespectful.
It's low.
Shouty low.
Yeah, man. I wear the do rag to stay cozy, man. Wrapped. But anyways, man. Since everybody good, everybody satisfied. Any honorable mentions? We good. We're great.
Great.
yeah,
Awesome,
I'm
man.
good on mine, man.
Excelente.
Bet, man. Yeah, man. I guess I'll go ahead and give me a nice shot at this good old death battle.
Fight!
Yeah, man. Today, on this episode of the Shut My Door podcast, we got a death battle between two overpowered. I don't know what to call these dudes. I know they both love wearing trenches, and both of them like rolling their sleeves up before they beat ass with swords. The death battle today is going to be between Clive Rossfield and
Oh my god.
Dante.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Both of them created by the brainchild of the same individual.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Both of
Yeah.
them have mechanics that are related to slaying the shit out of supernatural creatures. Both of them
Man,
have
that's tough.
both of them have completely different move sets and methods of dispensing of them, except for the swords that they use. But yeah, man, I'm gonna throw that off up in the air, see what happens.
Oh my god.
Shit finna
I
be
know.
pretty biased on my
I
end.
know.
Nah, this
Okay,
this one ain't easy for me.
It's
Man.
not easy, man.
I'm finna be biased and
It's-
Dante, y'all think
question.
Uh-huh.
Are these two individuals full powered?
I think you gotta be if it's gonna be a death.
It's
battle.
still
You gotta
difficult.
I'm gonna say sure. Fully upgraded. All abilities and arsenals enabled.
Okay. So
This shit
you know
freaking
that means
ridiculous, dog.
you know that means Clive has access to all Acons. I'm gonna call them Acons.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck that is. So I'm going
It's
with
what's
that.
called icons of 16 for
No, I
any,
call them Acons.
for any listeners. We throw lingo in the
Man,
mix a lot.
I'm still calling them
Acon young.
aeons.
Yeah, Aeons. That's a
Aeons
better
sounds
term.
so much better.
Shout out to Final
Shout out
Fantasy
to
X.
Yeah, Aeons, Espers. Yeah.
Shout out to Final Fantasy X
And 12. Yeah.
and 12.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, you know, if he got all the guys, I'm going with Clive.
I kind of smelt that coming.
I said that nigga turned into an elf.
A part of me.
You see them turn into what?
Huh?
What's that shit? What's that nigga called? The shit that nigga turned into? I forgot. Man, it's with an E. I know that.
He turned into a lot of things.
I don't know what else it turned into, nigga. I just seen
starts with the letter I, my guy.
Nigga, you said E,
I thought
nigga.
that one started with an E.
You
said
tell
E.
who the
It
real
started with I,
Final-
nigga.
You can tell who the real Final Fantasy fan right here, nigga. We've been reading
Why you
this
think
shit
I said-
since
why
we
you-
were fucking.
Why you think I said I'm being biased?
been reading this shit since like.
Why you think I
grade-
said I'm being biased?
You're crazy, dog.
Oh man.
Hey, he said if it start with an E.
I seen that nigga turn into a prehistoric animal, nigga.
Not
A fucking prehistoric animal.
Hell, he ain't played it. He ain't finished the game, bro.
Oh man, this shit is.
It's okay.
This shit is hilarious. But yeah. Alright, G said.
Fuck that shit, nigga. Dante, that nigga's a demon. That nigga is hell.
A part of me thinks all them aeons don't even matter, dude.
Yeah, fully.
Because some motherfuckers that Dante was fighting count. I think they count as aeons too, man.
Lords of the demon world, dog.
Yeah. That's, oh man, it's hard.
It's like his
hard to choose.
his world's version of damn near like the devil's right hand man and shit, man. Fucking crazy, man.
Okay.
And even
That nigga
so,
is the
I
devil.
don't think Clive can transform into each one at will.
It's an emotional
He only-
outburst.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think he only has.
He can't
Ifrit as his
transform, but he
own.
can use their powers.
He can use the powers. But if you look at Dante, every like demon he took out, he took a weapon that was imbued with their powers. So it's kind of the same thing.
I was about to say it's kind of the same thing.
Oh, that's why I can't choose that easily.
You gotta choose.
It's gonna be. Hey, it's gonna be a sick ass fight. It's gonna be a sick
Now,
ass fight.
spoilers for K Kai because he didn't finish the
Nigga
game.
ain't shit spoiled.
He ain't.
But you do remember who?
He ain't
You
never
do-
gonna finish
you-
the game.
Okay. Everybody good? Y'all do remember who Clive killed, right? At the end of the game? Yeah, y'all do remember.
Ultima, right?
Yeah, the creator
creator
of all
that,
creations. Yeah.
Stacy?
Yeah. Shut up!
He the ultimate life form,
So,
named after every fucking sword that's supposed to be the final weapon. Yeah.
Yep. Kingdom Hearts. That shit look clean. The ultimate weapon. Should look clean.
Hey.
Yes. That's not an easy task. You know, being a demigod and all, it's not an easy task.
Doug is.
Dante pretty much a demigod in his own right, man.
I'm about to say, what do you call Dante then?
It's like he won't even claim this shit. He in denial about being a demigod.
Well, yeah, Clive is the same way.
Until fire came along, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. This it's nerve wracking to me, man. It's nerve wracking, man. Have they?
All right, fucking, who got the cleanest trench coat?
Hey, no, you don't want to go that route.
Dante got different types.
Clive, man. Clive clearly got the better get up.
Man,
I wouldn't even go that far.
Eventually, yeah.
man, Clive is cool, but it depends on which. It's like Dante's iterations go so hard to me. Like that number two, man. That fuck the game, but Dante's trench with the shirt combo. Oh my god. Number 4 was way too much on some cowboy shit. He had on like cowboy boots and crazy shit like that. But yeah, even that first Devil May Cry with the fucking like formal shirt under the trench and shit like
nice.
that. That shit went hard, man.
Bro,
But
I seen this nigga get stabbed twice in my life. It act like ain't shit happened to him. How the fuck you get stabbed up by puppets? Then how the fuck you get stabbed by a sword?
True.
Fucking
That's True.
Oh, we got the puppets. The time where
I'm just
Trish
saying.
threw a bike at him and he telepathically did some shit. When Alistair
I'm just
came out of the
saying,
wall and he did the Michael Jackson off the oh man, it's too much style. Dante got too much style in this, man. It's too much style, man. I ain't never seen. I ain't never seen.
Heavily,
Except for when
heavily leaning towards Dante right now.
I'm
I'm heavily leaning towards Dante right now.
it is.
gonna say Dante due to seniority. That's why he's the most popular character.
Nah.
he done been through more than trilogy. So Clive only got one episode.
Man.
Dante got like about 5-6 of them things.
Man, Clive did his thing for his Big Bang,
yeah.
though. Clive did his thing, man. We seen that
Bars.
man grow up from a kid. Royalty.
Yeah.
Get put off in them trenches because his treacherous mama. She fine, though. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's
Damn, we talking about upbringing.
yeah,
Dante ain't had no rough upbringing.
Dante
too.
shit was pretty tragic too. Separated at birth. Mama got slizzed and then put right in front of his face, and he was manipulated by what he thought was a friend. Turned out to be the op, but she soon became the friend again. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trish, not Trish Stratus.
Oh man.
How I fucking go blank on that.
Oh my god, man!
Oh man.
God, man. I'm like,
I
dog.
think Dante. Damn. Dante wasn't fighting no goddamn Titans back to back to back like that, like Clive was.
Dog,
Super Bowl.
Clive was going hard.
Super Bowl.
Clive was going hard.
I still
man.
got it recorded.
Oh my god, I got it.
But-
yeah.
But can also say if it wasn't
Mundus was a
for-
Titan.
if it wasn't for what was his brother name? Joshua?
Joshua.
If it wasn't for Joshua, then fucking Dion would have cooked his ass up.
Needed some help.
Yeah, he needed help at one point. Ain't that the dude? Ain't that his name? Dion?
I'm trying to remember who the hell Dion is.
The one who gave you Bahamut.
Sanders.
Shut up, King.
Are you talking about his stepbrother? Are you talking about his stepbrother?
Dion. Who
Dion.
the fuck?
You talking about his stepbrother, right? Or am I tripping?
I
Disneyland, right?
I guess you could call it his stepbrother.
Oh, you talking about that guy?
Yeah, because
Yeah, stepbrother.
Yeah.
His father married Clive's mother. On some
Yeah.
bad shit.
Hey, Rainbow
Some
Blade.
whole shit, yeah.
But yeah, I think if it wasn't for
Yeah,
Joshua,
Disneyland.
Clive would have got smoked.
So could
Yeah.
they both survive in
couldn't.
each other world?
I'm pretty sure they could. Yeah,
Possibly.
I'm pretty sure they could. Yeah. Because both of them. Oh man. Oh, but it's gonna be a good ass fight, man.
It would be a taller task for Clive
It's gonna
in
be-
Dante's world
It's gonna be.
versus Dante and Clive's world.
I ain't never seen Clive come back from getting stabbed in the chest either.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna lean.
Yeah, I gotta pick Dante.
Man, fuck it, I'm going with Dante too, man.
as much as I love Clive, I gotta say Dante.
Damn.
But it's mainly because that nigga
blowout.
Clive wasn't born with all of the powers of mythos or logos, as they called him as his nicknames in the game at the end. Nigga, Dante was demon day one with all them prowesses. Last time I checked when I played Devil May Cry #1.
Yeah, his day one powers do go pretty hard.
Yeah.
I think Ifrit would be a nice boss on Devil May Cry. But he done fought.
I think that'd be a lightweight boss.
Oh, he done fought a few people that could be like, what's that fire demon name on Devil May Cry 4? That was I think he was built like a
the one who had the horse body.
yes, yeah, he was built like a centaur.
His name.
Yeah, he was built like a centaur. Definitely.
I think his name was
Shout out to
Burial, I think.
Mataro on Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Burial, I think.
Burial is definitely his name. Like, that's one of the closest to Ifrit that I think Dante probably done had to a boss battle. So that's what Clive got on day one.
Yeah. I think Clive would smoke him, but who knows?
It really depends. It all depends.
Let's not forget the only time I died in that game, Final Fantasy 16, was when you had no choice but to die against Barnabas, aka the King of Falud.
Yeah.
When you fight him the first time, and he pretty much is like, you can't touch him.
Was it on the ship?
He does this count.
It's a scripted fight.
I think it was after the ship. It was like when y'all went down below the pits.
Oh, yeah, when he sliced the ocean and
sliced the Red Sea type shit.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, you had no choice.
That right there is like, damn, you had no choice but to lose. I'm like, fuck. I was like, oh, it's a part of the game. So yeah.
Hell yeah, because you sit up here like, how the fuck? What? Because he parrying.
Right. Hell yeah.
Untouchable, and every time you try to do your strongest shit, he's like, all right.
So yeah, Clive, because of that alone, that right there lets you know, Dante winning this hands down because Clive was toasted.
And
if it wasn't for his homie saving him,
Fun fact: if you skillful enough, like some of these insane psychos are on this in these games on Devil May Cry 5, you fight I forgot what his name was. But he ends up being a pretty significant character at the end. You who was the dude that was sitting? What was he calling himself when he was sitting in that throne, Dover? Like on that Demon King type shit. I forgot what he's. But the first boss that you fight, well, you fight yours and in the beginning. I'm just saying it because I didn't want to spoil the shit, but I don't know. I might say fuck it one day, but you supposed to die. But if you skillful enough, people have beat him. And Capcom threw in this crazy Easter egg where if you beat him, if you beat yours in the beginning, the credits just roll. I think they do the same shit on like on like what, Far Cry 4? Whichever game got that dude with the pink on. You could.
Yeah, that's 5. 4 or 5, one of those.
No, that's not 5.
I think it was 4. I think it was 4. Yeah, like when you talk to the dude in the pink, he sit up there, he asks you some shit at the table, and if you ignore him, the game just end. Because the whole shit start off, the whole shit go down over your reaction. If you just sit up there, they say the credits just start rolling. But yeah, man, shout out to Easter egg credits. That shit would make the game 10 seconds long. But people always had them theories anyway, like this shit would have never happened if you would have never went left. But yeah, they do that sometimes.
Man, let me throw an honorable mention in there. It ain't got to be discussed, but I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Huh?
Man, it ain't got to be discussed right now. I just want to throw these two characters out there and see what y'all think. Nick Kang and what's the name? Wei Shin?
The most controversial game of life.
What the fuck?
You said what?
Just let him marinate.
Hold up, man. Let me close that door on that shit. We got Dante unanimously.
Dante.
All right, bet. All right. Now, KK, you said Nick Kang and what?
And who was it? Nigga
Wei Shin?
Sleeping dog.
Wei Shin.
I'm going with Wei Shin because he could jump from fucking car to car and pounce on your ass. Pause.
Nick Kane got bullet time. I go with him.
Nick Kane got some wild ass grappling attacks. I understand.
He did have some good ass moves on there that you could get to. But Wei Shin,
chopsticking somebody.
But Wei Shin do fatalities.
That's true. That's true. But I think if Nick had the option, he would do it. I mean, he could shoot your ass and run you over with a car.
Man.
But
you know what I noticed? True crime is what happens when you try to make the most realistic graphics ever. Back in what was it, 2004?
3 or 4.
When you try to make the most realistic graphics in life at the time, that's what that shit looked like, and that shit looks fucking. That shit looks
terribly
boxy as hell.
Now,
Polygon.
I will agree with you with that, but then again, I had to say the Getaway. The Getaway did it.
Old game. It's an old game right there.
Yeah, it just show you where the peak was at the time because them shits was beautiful when it first dropped.
Now that shit look like jumble.
Yeah, because that shit was looking better than Vice City.
Damn right.
It was looking better than Vice City. It was looking better. It was looking better than San Andreas because everybody had fingers and shit. You know, San Andreas, you just got little Muffet hands. Yeah, that's better. But yeah, man.
Your hands the shape of the gun.
Yeah, man. But with that, I'm still gonna stick with Wei Shin. I fuck with Nick Kang though, man. I'm sitting up here looking at the true crime shit right now. I fuck with Nick Kang, but damn, he was doing crazy shit in the car too. With all the car moves you unlock if you do the little driving side missions and shit like that. Oh man, he was hitting backflips in slow motion while dodging bullets, man. God damn. Now I'm going with Nick Kang.
To the ear. Dang, Nick got it, man.
I'm gonna go with Nick Kang. Nick Kang deserves more, man. They should let him come back for the sequel, man. Fuck that Marcus nigga, man.
Yeah, they did it.
No disrespect on Black History Month, but Marcus, you are not included in the museum, my nigga.
Man, that nigga might as well have been in 25 to life. That shit,
oh man. Yeah, they went all out on true crime, man. Imagine the work they had to be put in to replicate the city and shit like that. All the movie stars and shit that was the voice actors. Yup.
Hell yeah.
Snoop Dogg got a whole mode in there if you do the game. All these endings that the game had. They was going crazy on true crime, and that shit is ahead of its time. These other games, these other games don't want to have no other endings. Yeah, man. But
that's it. That's all I wanted to know. That was it.
Is it everybody went with what? Nick Kang? Did everybody go with Nick Kang?
Nick Kang.
I'm going with him.
You chose Nick Kang, G?
I ain't played none of them shits like that to know who is doing what.
Oh yeah, that's K Khan fault right there.
Unanimous decision, whoever y'all chose. Let's keep it moving.
All right, next segment. G, that's the next one.
Go ahead, drop it.
I gotta find a graphic for this shit for the clip.
It is time. It is time. It is time. It is time for first love. We are talking about your first love when entering the world of gaming from all aspects in gaming. Tonight, we are talking about secret characters in gaming. We're talking about secret characters in fighting games that you unlock, secret characters in solo RPG games, solo survival horror games. We're talking about your first love as far as a secret character you unlock.
Huh. All right.
Now, to make it easy for some of y'all, we could either be talking about the game that introduced you to secret characters or a secret character specifically that you liked. Either or.
Yeah.
You don't
So-
necessarily have to play the characters, right?
You don't have to play them. It's just the experience of it, whether you watched it or played it. Or you fought against them. Like I said, fighting games.
I got like a bunch of them popping up in my head right now.
We're talking about your first love. What introduced you to it, and you was like, oh!
I'm trying to get down to
open up the treasure chest.
I'm trying to get down to the first time I really just experienced it. And I was like, damn.
For me, I'm going to have to start it off and introduce you to, y'all know the original Nintendo 64 classic, Super Smash Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Big hand.
You didn't know that there were characters you could unlock. They didn't really show it like that.
Hamburger
you
helper
had to
hand.
play. Yeah, you had to play through the certain times. Then as soon as you beat the little, arcade mode, a new challenger, and it's like, oh shit! Didn't know that after you beat that character, you can play as them next. It's like, damn. Let me see. I'm trying to remember. I think it was 4 characters on there. You had Ness from Mother. You had Captain Falcon from F-Zero. You had Luigi. That was a shocker for me. I don't think I unlocked Luigi, but I know the first one I unlocked was Captain Falcon.
Luigi was
and then it was, he was unlocked. Then it was Ness. I think, you know what? No, I think the first one was Jigglypuff? I can't really verify on that, but I know it's 4 characters you can unlock on the first one.
Is
on the first
Ness
Super
from
Smash Brothers.
Pokemon?
No, he looked like it though. He from Mother. It's a game called Mother.
Bet.
AKA Earthbound.
Earthbound, yeah. I don't know which one they call it in Japan. I think they call it Mother in Japan. We call it Earthbound. Either or.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah. So yeah, that was it for me.
I would say the very first was actually Supersonic and Sonic 2.
Hard.
I think you had to get all the emeralds.
Yep.
And then collect 100 coins, and all you had to do was jump, and he would transform into Supersonic.
Crazy.
And you took took no damage. You came faster. And the only thing that could kill you is if you fall into like a pit or something.
Mm-hmm.
Hard.
And I think
the ultimate game over.
Then the music kicks in. Yeah, that was great. That was a great time.
Hard.
I used to lace a boss up when that happened.
Striking like lightning. I'm gonna go with for me it was the whole experience of Tekken 3 because I had never played it on the arcades, and what you do is you start the game, you got a nice selection of characters at the time. You know, you got like a nice selection. I want to say about like eight characters at first. But every time you go through and beat the game, you unlock another character. And you just keep on unlocking until you got like double the amount of characters. And like you start wondering, man, what's gonna pop up next after every time? And like one of my favorite characters to unlock on there was like, this is Tekken 3, so you discovering a whole new roster pretty much of characters for the most part. You got a few legends and staples, you know, Nina Williams, Paul Phoenix, Lei Wulong and all this stuff, but like unlocking somebody like Brian Fury and shit like that shit was so crazy for me back then. I was like, who is this? Like you know, when you unlock characters on there, you hear different music, you go to different levels that you ain't never seen before. It was nice. Shout out to Tekken 3 for that.
I say on my end, I ain't got nothing special. The only thing that comes to mind for me is Def Jam, and go through all the vigorous battle modes. You unlock the nigga named Suspect.
That's his name for real.
His shit ain't age.
Yes, that nigga just Suspect. That's it. He's just a black ass image.
His shit did not age well. I'm finna look this shit
the
up.
Most powerful Street Fighter in the fucking game.
Oh my
That's
god.
it. That nigga's a silhouette of a black ass nothing.
Oh my god, I see what you talking about. Dog, is he just a colorless character model, dog?
Yes, bro. He's just the ultimate
This
strong,
is hilarious.
no name ass character in the game.
He got a whole character showcase. This shit is fucking hilarious, dog.
Don't they call those like a spoof character?
I think he the noob Cybot of Def Jam.
Pretty much.
Call it that nigga is the strongest nigga in the game. Green everything.
They made him OP as fuck. This shit
was crazy because I thought the shit was a joke. I thought it was a randomized button. Gonna find out, nigga, that's you.
Yeah, this shit is wild.
They never did say if he had a name or not. That's crazy.
It just say like, I'm looking it up on YouTube right now. All of it says suspect. No name indication or nothing.
Nothing at all. Like you see your creative player at the very top, and then you scroll down to the bottom of the list. That nigga's just there.
He don't even move his mouth.
He don't talk or nothing.
Crazy dog.
That nigga's whoop ass.
First couple minutes.
This first Def Jam was pretty brutal. Was this shit rated M? Cause they hitting each other in the face and blood is squirting all over the ring. I can't remember if Def Jam. I think it was rated T for teen because this blood squirting everywhere. They wouldn't let this shit be rated T. This shit bloody as hell. Nah, Fight for New York. Nah, that's Fight for New York. Fight for New York was probably like, because Fight for New York had niggas getting thrown off up in the subway, right? And looking at the train and the screen going blank.
Caught on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special moves
Niggas getting shanked up and shit.
Shit that kill me, man. They got the nerve to say KO. There ain't no damn KO. That nigga is dead.
It's really not. It's really
dead.
They should really just show.
Remember that, man. You just you had to fight Danny Trejo in the subway.
Hell yeah!
In the subway cone, that shit gonna say KO. That ain't no KO.
That should have said death.
That motherfucker just should have showed a skull.
Yeah, and then that nigga reappears at the end of the game. Nigga, I swear I killed you, bro.
Like, man, you die.
You should at least be in like a splint. At least.
Shit, Method Man was, I think, got his ass beat at the junkyard.
Damn.
Method Man at least kept that blood on his shirt the whole game. Yeah. Or the rest of the game.
He need to go take a fucking bath on that game. I don't know.
I'm sorry, but that shit is just a legendary game, man.
I don't know what the time span on that mug was. That mug took place in what, about 2 days? The whole story of Def Jam Fight for New York, or was that one night?
Shit was like a couple weeks.
Shit, that shit had to be.
Everybody had to go to the club a few times in between the cutscenes, right?
A month.
Because you had whole relationships with female, like Carmen. I just remember Carmen Electra and them being off up in there and shit for some reason. I was like, this shit fucking crazy.
Lil' Kim, Shauna, Carmen Electra, and
crazy.
What was that nigga ex-wife?
Kimora Lee.
Yeah.
She was in the game. Russell put her in the game.
Actually, I think she was in both of them.
That's wild. That's wild.
I watched the storyline. I remember seeing her.
Lil' Kim was the one that could fight the best to me at all. That was always my girl.
Oh yeah, of course. You did have to fight with them during the match when you chose which side. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Shit crazy, man.
Because at the end, you get your girl get kidnapped and then she get tied up and kidnapped into a fucking warehouse where Sticky Fingers took her, and he set that bitch on fire. That's where you got the Inferno match.
Man, I didn't know like all the rappers and shit like I do now when that game dropped. Like, I did not know who Sticky Fingers was, like the legend that he is.
From Onyx, nigga? How did you not know?
Definitely.
Because, dog, I was just a kid. All I knew was Master P. Like, I knew No Limit, Cash Buddy, and fucking Bow Wow. And like, Snoop and Dr. Dre and shit like that. Like, shit like that. Like big ass legends. But like deep into like New York though? Yeah, it's just because I wasn't raised around this shit. I didn't discover that till my own like YouTube journeys and shit like that. But yeah, man.
The first game had your favorite rapper of all time.
Yeah, man. It definitely, that mug, everybody that came to the Drink Champs podcast and all that shit is in those games. It's the reason why they all connected. But yeah, man. We good? G, you good? You good on that?
Of course.
Secret characters emerging right out of the silhouettes, man. Let's see. I guess with the topics.
I think Doe B said something.
Sonic?
Oh.
I just said Sonic.
Oh shit! Never mind. Hey, we gotta dial it back. It ain't even time for the topics because Dover said he had a kill switch.
The switching of kill.
Man, play my soundbite.
There you go. Shit.
Oh man. Now when y'all hear that sound, you know what time it is. Somebody finna get their feelings hurt. Now, I was gonna leave this franchise alone because, we play this franchise on the regular, man.
What?
And I think, it's time, though. I done seen too much. The last year, I done seen way too much.
Damn.
And I think it's time to put the nail in the coffin, man. This franchise gotta go. I want y'all to take a guess on what it is, man.
Is it the duty, man?
Yeah, it is, man. It is. It
Oh.
definitely is.
Oh shit!
Call of Duty, you gotta go. I'm sorry.
It makes so much sense.
Had
Pun
a lot
intended.
of great memories, but y'all got to go.
Stale.
It's not easy being a destroyer, man.
Don't have it.
Let me give you a reason though. Let me give you a reason. It's not the craziness that we go through with Warzone. It's not that. It's not the multiplayer and none of that. But it's definitely the community,
Fan base.
the fan base. And what I mean by that, K-Con here the other day, a couple of days ago, shared a clip with showed a clip to me and Rico on Twitter. And it showed some dude who was hacking the game, moving at super speed like he was the Flash, rolling around at the speed of sound, sliding all over the damn map.
Oh my God.
At that point, I was like, this game fell off so hard, man, over the last couple of years.
Sick.
It seems like, I used to see like gameplay clips of it before, and it was always something cold, something good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he just cleared this hole. He just flanked this whole team, caught them with their backs turned, laced every last one of them.
Legit.
Clean. But nowadays, it seems like every time I see a clip from that game, it's somebody cheating.
Defiant.
Or somebody hacking, or somebody pulling off something so crazy that it looks like he's hacking. And it's always some dude who's streaming or some shit. And seeing that clip, everything became clear. I had enough. This game gotta go. Y'all remember that time when I think it was all four of us. I can't remember if it was Verdansk or Caldera, one of those maps.
Is this
I think we were on the
Pants?
bridge. We were on the bridge.
Oh my no, that's
Verdansk.
Yeah, it was
That's
Verdansk.
Verdansk.
Yeah,
Oh
all
my-
four of us.
oh
All four of
my
us was alive. We all had full health, full armor pieces,
God.
stocked on kill
Dude
streaks.
was in Storage Town.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Storage
God.
Town, yes. Storage
That
Town,
nigga
yeah.
locked on
We had
to
it.
all of us.
We had it all planned out. Rico called the kill streak. I guess it was a precision airstrike or something.
Yep.
We was gonna use that as cover to run down there, and I think it was only 2 people on that team. We was just gonna run down there as the precision was going off, and they would have ran out,
Still salt.
and it would have been over. Game would have been over. But what actually happened was one of these dudes had I don't even know what it was. It don't even matter what it was. He just jumped out from behind the wall, turned his little hacks on.
Oh my
And
God.
next thing you know, all of us dropped within like 2 seconds.
2 fucking seconds. I was thinking that shit the whole time. 2 seconds.
2 seconds. And I'm like, Doc, full health, full armor? Nah, something ain't right.
Oh my God.
Bro, this
Saw the
nigga
kill
had
cam.
an SMG with no scope.
SMG, no scope. We saw the kill cam, and all you saw was headshot, 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 headshot.
This is not an exaggeration, folks.
He was snapping to us like it was nothing, yo.
4 people in 2 seconds. And
Like,
we
come
was
on,
all
damn.
spread across the field.
We
We
was
were not
spread.
standing. We were not standing
Yeah,
by
we
each
wasn't
other
like-
at all.
We weren't close. Like, we had a whole formation going.
Oh my God.
And it was just like, boom, 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 boom.
Oh my God.
I think that right there was the start of the madness. And then it just kept progressively getting worse and worse and worse. Now, just recently, they say they put out a anti-cheat, what you call that?
Ricochet?
Anti-cheat system. Yeah, they called it Ricochet, which is like their anti-cheat
What the fuck
system,
is it?
which is supposed to prevent this shit from happening.
That motherfucker invisible, though.
It's not working, though. It's not working.
They gonna
Because
find
it's
a way
like-
around it.
It's not.
You catch somebody hacking, most you can do is report them. in hope that the I guess the moderators will catch them and ban them. And banning doesn't even work. You can just make another profile.
And they got all these VPN shits. People change their address and everything. It's null and void.
In just a couple of hours.
No
I
problem.
feel like this game has just lost its way, bro.
Yes.
It's like, of course, they're not really, I don't think they're really working to improve it for real like that because, like I said before, who's competing with them? This game is a staple. It's been going strong since PS1 or PS2.
I want to say it started on PC, I think.
PC, that's even worse.
Like early PC. I'm talking like probably like 2002 or some shit. Like
that's even worse.
This shit started. You know some fucked up shit. This shit started as a spinoff of Medal of Honor, but it ended up cannibalizing and eating Medal of Honor alive. Like that shit tried to come back and got fanned the fuck out. Shoo.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
Terrible. Yeah.
You ain't lying. What was the shit called? Warfighter or some shit? Or War something?
Can't remember, but it tried. It tried.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for that, the game gotta go. People don't even care about multiplayer no more. They don't even care about the campaign no more.
They pretend.
They really
Modern Warfare 3
really
campaign got like a 2 out of 10.
Still ain't played that motherfucker.
I think it was a 2 out of 10, 2 out of 5, something like that.
Shit
was trash either way.
Are you talking Modern Warfare 3's campaign?
Yeah.
Oh,
the last campaign they
that
put
hoe
out.
got abandoned. They put that shit together with scraps from Verdansk just for memories. They thought the nostalgia would help that shit. Flizzop.
No one.
It was so bad. Chris Judge had to talk shit.
No one
about it.
cared.
Shut up,
Y'all
damn.
lost y'all way, man. Y'all lost y'all way. I haven't really enjoyed a campaign since Black Ops 2.
Damn.
I had no desire to even attempt to play.
Shout out to Reznov and them.
Yeah, man.
Hallucinations. No, I made that shit up. Hallucinations.
Shut up.
What?
Shut up. Hallucinations.
Bye-bye.
Add that shit to the dictionary.
Bye-bye.
You sure, nigga?
Yeah.
And it's like, as far as multiplayer goes, like TDM domination, man, niggas don't play that shit for real. They play that shit for like 2 weeks.
Kind of fucked up.
And they only do that just to like probably get the attachment for their guns.
Pretty much. They use it to grind some shit out.
Yeah, it's like, nah. Multiplayer lost its touch. The campaign then lost its touch. Everybody just flocks to Warzone.
Damn.
It's just It's Call of Duty. Just call it Warzone.
Fuck.
Warzone 3 or something.
Yeah, but they want
to.
They want to keep every cent of what they can make. They scared that a part of the fan base gonna feel abandoned. They'd be like, man, come on, man.
I already feel abandoned. So,
Right.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, man. For that the franchise gotta go.
Yeah, like you could tell. The fucked up thing is, you could tell the streets is waiting on something refreshing. Cause look how everybody treating look at everybody treat single player games when they come out. They be like, I can't wait for something to come out so I don't have to play Call of Duty. Or I can't wait for something new to drop.
Shit hurts, man. This game had an impact on me, man.
It did.
From Call of Duty 4 till now.
It's
always had an impact.
It was something magical in the air. Them first two Modern Warfares. Something magical was in the air.
Just beautiful. It was beautiful.
It was like
they had diversity in the game modes, and the story mode, campaign mode was good. The weapon, everybody used every single weapon.
Everything.
It wasn't like no
Spec Ops mode.
Most memorable maps.
Co-op. Dude, yeah, the co-op mode.
Yes, they was going all out.
That Spec Ops
third person mode, going all out.
Yeah.
Team Deathmatch Express. As soon as you got done with one match, the other one
they
loads
throw
up in
you with
less than
another
10
one.
seconds.
The variety,
I used to play that bitch. One in the chamber when that shit used to be fun.
the mosh pit.
Used to cry my heart out
super
laughing.
Modes, the crazy modes that they put in Black Ops. Yeah, like gun game and shit.
Gun game was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I said, that one in the chamber. It's like all y'all died.
One
There's
in
just
the
two people
chamber.
left.
That one in
Both
the
of them
chamber,
shot their
both of
bullets, so
them
they
missed.
running around.
Both of them missed.
Everybody running around with a pistol.
Now they trying to cut each other. I be crying in the lobbies.
You shoot,
Oh,
you shoot
man,
that
that
pistol
shit
bullet, hit him in the arm, and he's still alive. All right.
Damn.
Oops.
Gotta try to
Grazed him. It didn't hit him. It grazed
You
him.
get hit with that one little bullet, you still alive. You just take off running so you can heal.
Yeah, man. It was good times, man. But nowadays,
Nope.
I can't even enjoy this shit.
This shit-
for real, man.
Yeah, this shit fucking crazy, dog.
Let
I'ma
me
still
capitalize.
keep
Let
giving
me-
them chances, but damn,
Mm-mm.
how much can a nigga take?
We got to capitalize on the sickness that is Call of Duty. Because here's the thing. Y'all know me. I was excited for those classic Modern Warfare 2 maps coming back.
Not the same.
But after seeing a few footages on IG, just how nasty it still is, it don't feel like the same maps from the same Modern Warfare 2.
Completely different mechanics.
Because it's today's, crossover.
Oh my god.
Everybody playing with against PC with PC, and it don't feel the same. It don't feel genuine. And now we're talking about bringing back Verdansk. I don't think I'm gonna be as excited for it after what y'all just said of what K-Con sent to y'all. It's like, what's the point of bringing back Verdansk if that happens?
That wasn't the only time he sent us a clip of hackers, man.
That's even worse.
He sent another one. I think
it's ridiculous.
I think it was like last year, probably, where you seen dude pretty much lay waste to an entire, like, multiple teams of 4 in one building. And when you look at the video, you see these outlines, these
of red boxes, right?
Square outlines, yeah,
red
and
squares.
green boxes.
Shit.
Which is
Okay, I did
saying,
see that one.
Yeah, which basically saying that I can see you through the wall, so I know when you about to come around that corner. And he had like some type of like God mode, infinite health, infinite armor pieces thing going on. So they couldn't really kill him.
And this was Warzone.
This is Warzone.
How is that shit even fun?
That shit was so bad. And he had like an endless clip.
Fucking crazy.
I was like, oh
Man.
my God, this game is going
That's not
downhill rapidly.
Yeah.
Bro.
Fucking crazy.
I'm like, did the developers not see this shit?
Yeah.
They don't.
What's this anti-cheat ricochet shit y'all pulling out,
they
man?
don't
This
care,
ain't
man.
working.
They looking at the charts. Hey guys, we're still top selling on the chart. Shit, man.
I've only seen them.
High
I've only
five.
seen them talk about that shit twice.
Let's cook
It ain't
another
done
one.
much.
High
Shit,
five.
fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for that, you gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
They deserve that shit.
I agree. Cause I'm tired of the fuckery for real.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
And crazy thing is, we on console, so we can't really like tell, like, for real, if we getting hacked, but we know.
Man,
Like,
this is
oh no,
suspicious.
this ain't right.
Like,
It shows.
Something ain't right.
see the
How
fucking
the hell he know?
See,
I was finna come around that corner.
the scary
My
part
footsteps
is
ain't that damn loud.
the scary part is, like, whenever we see a clip of that nigga like flying around and shit, that dumb shit or that super speed shit, that's people that put their settings all the way up and make that shit obnoxious, like obnoxiously like obvious. Them people out there, the scary ones are the ones that tweak that shit just a little bit.
Yeah.
To where we be like, now how the fuck did that happen? But it look normal at a glance, but this motherfucker done slightly tweaked his speed up, or his shit twitches a little bit when his aim reticule comes across, so it automatically shoots, or like the accuracy is like bumped up a little bit just so he make every shot off the hip. I'm like, dog, those are the ones that you gotta watch out for, the ones who got the slight tweaks.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
You know, I saw another clip. This is recent. I saw a clip on IG. The dude was he was showing like a little compilation of his kills. And as I'm watching it, he wasn't on Warzone. He was doing TDM,
Yeah.
but he was like snapping to his targets, right? And then he kept saying, "It's like I'm not hacking. It's this mouse and key, it's this mouse I'm using. This new mouse I'm using.
Fuck?
Lets me snap the targets." I'm like, okay, maybe it is. So I watched the clip again, and I'm like, nah. On one part, you shot dude while he was like directly above you, like he jumped, like when they come around the corner and they jump.
Yep.
Yeah, dude was like at the corner, so there's no way he could have seen dude jump because he was at a higher point, and then he jumped. Dude just instantly turned around, aimed up, and killed him.
Yeah, nah.
I'm like, nah, bucko, that ain't real, man.
Duh,
He kept trying to say, he's like, nah, it's the mouse and keyboard and a lot of
False.
practice. No, sir.
these
Practice.
motherfuckers keep them excuses in their back pocket. They is not trying to get caught.
Yeah, man. I done seen enough bull jive from this game, yo. Just gotta go.
Shout out to all the streaming superstars who go to them LAN parties and end up sucking dick because they trash.
Whoa, man. I wouldn't go that far.
They find out that they can't use their devices and mods and shit on them computers at them public places and shit. Or they got security watching them, and then they be like, "Damn, man, I thought I was finna get some kills. I thought I was finna cook."
You thought you was thorough, huh? No, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Get that shit out of here, man. Y'all lost y'all way.
Love it when that shit happens. Love it, man. Yeah, man. That's it for the kill switch. We good?
I gotta bring somebody back.
Oh yeah, that's the first half. Damn.
Yeah. This will be quick. This will be quick, man. The only game I would possibly bring back, or better yet, there's only 3 games I could bring back. Number one is SOCOM.
Communication.
Ooh.
Okay.
SOCOM's number 1. Number 2 would be Bad Company. The Battlefield spinoff.
Loved it.
Which is like everybody's favorite version of Battlefield.
Shout out to Sweetwater.
Yeah. And number 3, you remember Mag? I want them to try that again. Try it again now.
It left such a bad taste in my mouth. I gotta hear what you got. Like, I don't know. I gotta hear what
Mag came out early. What was that? Early or mid PS3 days, right?
It was PS3. I remember.
Internet wasn't as robust as it is now, man.
Definitely wasn't.
And they definitely got more. Let me say, there's more data out there on how to do like an open world shooter, including Warzone. You got Warzone, you got Fight Night, Fortnite. You got what's the shit that just came? Helldivers. You got that. You can use that. You got Destiny. Yeah. Like, it's been so many other open world shooters out there. You can take info from all of them and try it again. They'll probably succeed. Just don't have a 256 players though. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, that shit was. I mean, that shit sound good for control freaks that want to be like a commander and shit, but being a foot soldier in that shit. Don't
go too far.
I felt purposeless, dog. I was like, this shit. Do I really even matter? I'm getting fucking. I think I was getting like 50 kills, dog. But it's like everybody just kept pouring around the corner. They was so trash, and it wasn't like it was a combat game on Mag. It was just like, hey, you stand in front of me, and bam, just get shot. They would get shot.
Yeah. There's many of them open world type of shooters they got now, man. I think they'll succeed with them.
Slaughter.
They tried it again. I think it'll work.
Cool.
But yeah, that's all I got for you.
Cool. Yeah, they
Call of Duty, man. Get y'all shit together.
This is what happens, man. We don't have competition. You get burnt out.
Yep, so that ain't gonna happen. They ain't getting shite together.
Crazy, man. Yeah, I'm gonna jump out and say shout out to like I've been hearing like on the news that Xbox finna start letting their games come to other platforms and shit like that. Like we finna get Hi-Fi Rush. I want to say within the next few months on PlayStation. I didn't expect this shit to happen, but it seems like Xbox is going like I ain't heard nobody mention this because I don't know if they remember, but I think they repeating history where, once upon a time Sega was a console, but now Sega is a publisher. So I think Xbox probably might head down that road to where you might see some, I don't know, you might see some Master Chief action by Xbox on your PlayStation or something. I don't know, man. That shit sounds fucking blasphemous when I say it. Like, that shit sounds fucking crazy. But if Xbox becomes, like, a publisher, you might start seeing some shit you thought was exclusive. Like, that first Crackdown might come to PlayStation. I don't know. That shit be fucking wild.
Shit, nigga, that first Fable? I'm all in.
Yeah, this should be fucking wild if this shit starts spreading out like how how Sega eventually did, to where you could get. Because I never thought I'd see Sonic Adventure 2 on the fucking PlayStation before it dropped. I never thought.
Oh, I did.
I was just thinking Dreamcast. That's it. I was like, Dreamcast games on the PlayStation Store on the PS3?
Yeah.
Nigga, I played all the Sonic Adventures on the GameCube first. Then the PS2.
Yeah, I had I was like strictly on
GameCube was iconic.
I was strictly on the Dreamcast, and whoever had a Sega Genesis at the time, that's where I got my Sonic fixes from. Like, the Dreamcast was so clean because it was like one of the first times I ever seen a classic collection come out on a disc. That was like one of the first times I ever seen it. Like, I was used to PlayStation demo discs, samples, but when we had a compilation called a Sega Classics Collection. It had Phantasy Star 1 and 2. It had Golden Axe. It had Streets of Rage 2. It had Virtua Cop. It had Sonic the first Sonic the Hedgehog. It had, columns. It had something from damn near every genre, and it was the full game. I thought that shit was fucking amazing, dog. Fucking amazing. Because, PlayStation was just like, if you get something with a bunch of games on it, it's going to be a demo disc. That's it. It ain't finna have like full games and shit. It wasn't like compilations dropping on there like that. But yeah, man. With that being said, shout out to them for pivoting into something that could be good for all of us on some bigger picture shit. Because I'm not a hater, dog. Like I said, I want to play Hi-Fi Rush. And it's just a convenience thing for me because I could have copped a bunch of consoles, but I don't want to have that many cords running around here like that.
Nah, not at all.
Like right now, I know my shit probably look like the Sony fanboy set because I got like a 3, 4, and 5 like all like on the same shelf and just all hooked up into the same splitter. But that's just, I don't know. That's just how life led, man. That's just how life led me through this shit, man. Because I had an Xbox 360 back when it first dropped before that 3. But then eventually I leaned into the 3 because, as a kid, free online was nice.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah,
that shit was nice
that
back
was
in
the
the
real
day.
beneficial thing.
And I would look crazy missing out on some of these exclusives that was dropping at the time. I was not finna miss out on motherfucking Metal Gear Solid 4. I wasn't. You fucking sick. You fucking sick if you think I'm gonna choose something over that. You're fucking crazy. Like,
You fucking sick.
yeah, man. It's just that's just how the shit is. But I would love to have. I would love to play Fable if I seen that shit in the store one day. I never did get to play it, but I remember seeing them commercials and shit. Build your own legend and shit like that, man. I remember seeing all that shit, man. But yeah,
Chicken Chaser. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just me talking about how history repeating itself with that. I mean, I don't know what y'all think about that, man. If y'all, well, I know G said, hell yeah. And K-Con, you got it. You got it.
Fable over here.
Xbox and shit. You did that shit. How you feel about this shit even though you got an Xbox, K-Con?
I'm cool with it, honestly. Shit, as long as I can still access on either system, I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to give you more angles. What you think?
Because, I mean, they got all the classics. So, I mean, if they want to share the wealth, go right ahead.
Yeah, man, y'all probably gotta cause y'all ain't really caring too much about exclusives. And your exclusives ain't hitting like they used to, so
Hey, put it like this. Tell them don't do what Blockbuster did. Go ahead and merge with them, man.
yeah, man. Because I want to say one of the biggest factors helping out Xbox is all the backwards compatibility. I want to say they is swimming on nostalgia for the most part.
That's only gonna go so far.
Yeah.
They really banking on Game Pass. They banking on Game Pass.
That's what I meant. And Game Pass is what? Access to damn near the whole Xbox library? Is that what that is?
Yeah, and anything new that comes out, because it was like when Call of Duty dropped exclusively on Game Pass.
Oh yeah. They going for the subscription service then.
Yeah, so that's what they really banking on.
Yep.
Not bad.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see in the near future. You're gonna see Hi-Fi Rush on shit, whatever that shit is called, on the friends list one day. I'm cool with it. I'm cool. Let's see, man. Next topic. I'll go with, y'all think it should be some type of accommodations with the life cycles of these generations, these console generations?
Accommodation? How?
Like, I say it because
I was say, when you say
a lot of people think that it should be like a set standard for like how many years a console generation should be. Like, hey man, just like what, like 6 years is the average.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh man, I don't think that's
I
enough,
don't know,
bro.
man.
I wouldn't do that.
I don't think
I
that's
would not
enough.
do that.
Like, I don't think.
Uh,
I don't even think it should be a set number. I think it depends on what technology is doing. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Right.
I had these thoughts. I said, to be honest, I haven't felt like we done switched generation. I feel like this generation is filler right now because the majority of everything that's out is still on like the PS4. Like we play the PS5 a lot. The majority of all this shit is on the PS4 still. Like,
That's true.
It's a few games.
That's true.
It's a few games.
No,
You
that's
said
exclusively.
you say what? K-Con?
No, I also want to say the same thing. Like, I feel like it's filler, but like when they say latter years, like, what are you actually trying to say? Like, this is just
You can't
filler
even take
project
that.
until y'all come up with the.
You can't even take that shit for face value. You got to think deeper, and because you got to watch out, because the people who publish that shit, sometimes they be putting their own words into it, and the person that said it was probably like, "We just know we over the halfway mark." That's probably what they really meant to say. Cause ladder make that motherfucker feel like this whole finna burn out or like blow up or something.
Right.
You finna have to get some maintenance or something. Or
In which case, that would make perfect sense. And I'm sure you know why.
the pro.
It takes a lot
never
of
mind.
power. Well, no. Forget the advanced version of it.
Yeah.
Just think about it. It takes a lot of power for these new gen consoles to push out these pixels at what, a whole bunch of bit frames per second or per minute, however they call the shit. Not to mention all the features that's involved. There's a reason why the PS3 is still holding on strong and it's still playable to this day if you take care of that thing correctly.
Yeah.
It ain't pushing out as much graphic, capabilities as the 4 or the 5 is. That's why my shit still work to this day. It's been almost 10 years.
You still got the
My
fat
shit
3?
still- Oh hell no. No.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think none of the fat ones made it.
Mine's is still the Slim God of War edition.
Gotcha.
God of War Ascension edition PS with the 500 gigs. That shit still holding on.
Yeah, I got
Man, I wish my shit sound like a jet engine.
I got the Super Slim.
Hey.
The Super Slim is doing pretty good right now. I have a fear that one day I'm gonna turn it on and it's just gonna blink out. But
Nah.
Oh, that yellow light. Oh,
oh man, my first PS3 that my second PS3, the Slim.
Damn.
Like I had the first Slim. The first Slim still got the disc drive where it slide in, right? Like it's just a
the
slide.
first one, yeah.
Ooh, the disc drive went out, dog. I had the yellow light of death on the first one, the fat one, the ultimate one that had PS1 and PS2 capabilities. The slim right after that, my disc drive went out, and this is me playing fucking Ghost Recon Future Soldier because I had no choice. I had the digital copy. That's the first time I ever had to go digital, and I was traumatized. I was like, man, I can't be buying all this shit online. There ain't no discounts or nothing. I can't trade it. I'm a kid. I'm a kid at the time. I can't trade this shit in for my money back when I beat a game.
Money.
No,
you cannot.
Kid money.
So many. I got like 3 games on there that I would have been unsold after I beat them, but I had to keep them. I got Borderlands 2. I wish I could have sold it at the time, but yeah, that's just like an example of the shit, man. But yeah, with that being said,
hold on.
Huh?
My thing with this, I'm sure y'all saw the whole thing. Yeah, you just said it with the PS5. Something about they was halfway through its lifespan.
Yeah.
The thing that irks me the most about that, when did Smell get released? 2019? Late 2019?
I don't even know no more.
I think it might. Was it 18?
Late.
Couldn't have been 18.
I don't think it was 18.
Couldn't have been 18.
It was either late 2019 or like early 2020. It was around that time frame.
I know I had to wait a year before I got one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, either way, for the first 2 years of this lifespan, you had to go through the ringer just to get one of these motherfuckers.
Bullshit.
Without having to go through a scalper.
Yeah, you couldn't find them in the stores. You hardly was able to find them online. Like, it was a struggle just to get one of these ones. If I remember, I got lucky with mine because they sent me an email and was just like, "Hey, go to this website at this specific time on this specific day and join the queue. And if you make it through the queue, have your payment info ready, and we'll send you one."
Fucking crazy.
And I tell you, I was at work, 2:00. It was about 2:00, 2:30. I was at work putting in all that info, yo. They was looking at me crazy. Yeah, I'm like, hey, mind y'all business.
Pause. That's not the pause patrol. I meant you put pause on real life to get that shit out the way.
Oh, I'm about to say, nigga, like, where the fuck was the pause
at? Reaching way too hard. Yeah, man. I was like,
I'm in a literal pause.
In the middle of working, yo, I went and grabbed my phone, went to the website, start putting in info. Luckily, they called break when I was like halfway done with the shit.
Dog, lie.
I doing all that just to get one.
I did somewhat the same, except I didn't get chosen and like do this. What I did was I got a whole app to alert me whenever shipments were coming in to the stores. And like
crazy.
It's like I missed it a few times because if you miss it by 10 seconds, them shits is gonna sell out because people got bots. I said, what the fuck? So I said, all right, I'm gonna put this shit on. I make sure I put my notifications all the way up. I usually rock around my shit on vibrate. I make sure I put that shit all the way up. I'm sitting up here in the middle of some shit at work. I'm sitting up here. I pull out the phone. Like people around me, like, what is you doing? I said, I'm trying to cop. So I already had my shit automatically ready. Like whatever the little payment services and shit is, I had my shit already ready. That way, all I had to do was press the screen like 3 times, and it said, "Shit, thank you for shopping at no free promo, motherfucker." But yeah, man. I got my notification that shit would be in the mail, and then I was like, "Oh shit, I actually fucking got it!" Yeah,
but I got them the same week.
Yeah, I had to wait about 2. I had to wait about 2 weeks, but other than that, it was cool. It was cool.
And I was like, man,
this goofy ass nigga had 2 PS5s.
He did.
Y'all talking about me?
Yeah, nigga.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that no.
Share the love.
Nah. That was because actually I can't fucking remember. Oh yeah, it's because It's because my mama had copped one from the scalper and she tried to surprise me.
Oh, we know.
She tried to surprise me, but this shit backfired because she found out I caught one in the mail. I was like, I got it. Thanks, though. Thanks. And
They say I'm grown, man. You ain't gotta buy that for me no more.
Oh no,
I would have had 2 of them in the crib.
I probably would have cooked that second one.
I'm already
one in the living room, one in the bedroom. Hey,
I've already ordered. Now I gave it. It ended up going to one of my siblings anyway. So yeah,
of course,
kept the shit alive. Keep the shit alive in the family anyway. That shit was fucking crazy. The hoops and shit to go through to get this fucking system, and then you find out that it ain't finna be nothing but like fucking 4 exclusives over the next 4 years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why I waited.
We gotta do a little better than that. Sony.
And it's like, y'all making it hard
not a little.
You made it hard to even get one, and it's also like $500.
But
damn, man.
See, it made me like whenever you start seeing people put out shit like sales are up or we have sold out everything in stock, that shit don't necessarily mean that it's good. That shit was sold out because them bots was fucking buying them shits and stacking them shits up in a minivan and selling them out in the parking lot for $500 more than it came out
for more.
Fucking crazy. But then everybody want to say sales are going steadily. Sales are going, but then you find out that the game sales don't correlate with the console sales when you try to measure shit out that way. You be like, how come we got so many consoles but no games about? Because they sitting in the boxes, dog, collecting dust up in somebody's. Somebody done rented out a storage somewhere just full of shit, and they keep on buying it automatically, dog, because they making 3 times to 2 times more than what they. Oh,
bitch!
Man. Oh man!
Oh my god!
So
shit!
So
pissed me off,
man. So disrespectful, man.
This is during the COVID era too, or lockdown era. Motherfuckers was buying those systems and they ain't even like game for real.
Yes,
they just buying them because they were on lockdown and they needed something to do.
Yes.
I'm like, man,
y'all watch reruns.
So many.
Y'all getting on play games.
Y'all using this as a Netflix machine, man. You got a smart TV to do that.
So many misdirects from that natural disaster that happened in 2019. So many misdirects.
I'm fucking sour. That shit made me sour, yo.
I knew a bitch that was doing that scalping shit.
I think I had one with me on the job one day. He's like, you like video games? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, yeah, man. I know how to make money off of them, man. Should have seen me during COVID, man. I was like, fuck. I don't even want to go on with this conversation, man.
I don't even want to talk to you.
I don't even want to dig into that conversation.
Anybody that starts off and say video games, that tells me all.
Video games?
That tells me everything I need to. Yeah, that tells me everything I need to know about you.
When they say it like that,
do this shit. When you call this shit video games, oh no, that's a slur.
What are you talking about?
Like video games, bro. I play the game. That's it. I play the game. Don't call that shit video games to me.
I know what he's talking about. I can relate.
Totally confused.
No,
shit, that was an accident.
I can relate. Because they want to disrespect you by calling the whole formal term video games.
It's like your
so you play video games?
Video game.
Fucking crazy, man.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Making it seem like they talking down on you.
Yeah, aren't video games for kids?
Yeah, I got that before. I ignored her.
Girl, he played video games.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Really don't give a fuck.
Fuck out my face.
I really don't give a fuck. That shit ain't finna stop. Like now, if you obsessed with video games and shit, that's a different story. Like if you like, hey, should I go to work today or should I play this game? Then you need to think about your motherfucking life. But if you take care of your business, you can do whatever the fuck you want, dog.
You earn that right.
Like, this is my hobby, man, that I love dearly.
Yeah, man. This shit is
Get the hell out of my face.
This shit is made for anybody that want to be an exhibit to it, man. This shit is
better than smoking weed all day.
Definitely.
Look, man, I get
I
tired
didn't
of
say
people.
I didn't say that,
Sorry.
but I was definitely thinking it, man.
Yeah. Too late. Too
I get
late.
tired of people trying to shit on people that just love to play games. It's like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Wait, no, I'm just.
Kept me alive and out the streets. Sorry.
Oh man. Like, if you notice, probably got way more patience than the average person if you fuck with these games and shit. Because you done been tested, and you done been in situations where you got to make a play or get played.
Without breaking your
I need to
TV.
find this key card. That shit insane when I see people break shit. I
need to dive into this helicopter to extract. Sometimes shit just don't go the way you want to go. You got to deal with this shit. You got to either be like, I'm finna turn the shit off, or I'm finna try fucking again. Yeah, man. That resilience get built up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, speaking of resilience, we got Elden Ring DLC coming through. You just tap into that real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm copping as soon as possible.
Man.
As soon as that shit get released.
Going back. I didn't even shit. I was at work way longer than I expected today. I was gonna try to do like some quick research, look up a trailer or something like that. I have no clue what this shit is about. I just know it's going to a different world from the lands in between. You heard anything about it over, like as far as like information and shit like that?
All I know is like what it's called, Shadows of the Erd Tree.
Shadows of the Erd Tree.
And you know the Erd Tree, that was like the gigantic golden tree that you saw in the
Gigantic
middle of
golden
the
tree.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm assuming it's just the area behind it, I guess. I ain't really dive into it that much.
Got you.
But you supposed to like, they giving you more enemies to fight, more monsters, new locations, more weapons. They showed somebody like throwing straight hands on her. Like all straight hands and feet.
Oh,
I tell you, I was hooked. I was
Saitama.
hooked right there.
We talking martial arts?
Yeah, like straight Shaolin monk.
Hard.
Oh, never mind.
Hard.
I was like, oh, I'm hooked. I'm definitely hooked, man.
I'm ready for it, man. Like it's games like Elden where like Elden is not a next generation game. Elden could have came out on the fucking PS4 and it would have did exactly the same shit that it did. That's why I'm saying like this here is not even, I don't even know what to call this shit because we haven't really let go of the last generation. Not
really.
Like everybody that's on this shit is finna be like, hey, we back, and I don't know, Elden Ring finna be hot in the streets again. Like if they get that shit, I don't know what it's gonna be like, but anytime you get on there and you find something new on Elden, you're gonna be plugged in. Like I never wanted to stop when I was going through that first go through of that game. I never wanted to stop. Like it was just it's not even too much. It was so fulfilling. The game was so fulfilling. That's all I can say. It didn't feel it like I never experienced a game like where it was, I'm gonna say it was abundant. That's what Elden Ring is. This shit is abundant. It had a sense of abundance to it. It wasn't too much. I wasn't overwhelmed like when I love The Witcher 3, but when I zoomed out on that map, you see like at least 1,000 question marks. And that shit looks insane after you play something like when you know how an open world is, when they want you to have a sense of wonder to it. It take away the sense of wonder when they be like, hey, you need to go to all these points of interest on the map. Like that. But yeah.
Yeah, see, the thing with Elden, man, that map was big as hell, but at least they gave you freedom to do what you want for real.
Definitely.
You can approach it any way you want.
Definitely.
You still gotta be certain bosses, but you can approach like the whole area any way you want.
Yep. If you're getting fucked up right here, go somewhere else and see if it's a little bit more appropriate for your level and power.
Yeah.
Go
So I remember saying it was like, man, some of these bosses you can skip. You don't even have to deal with them.
Definitely.
But I mean, who the fuck wants to do that? I ain't killing the fucking fun factor. Man. I ain't doing that.
It's some
First run through, I'm not finna skip him.
Yeah, it's some people out there that don't give a fuck. Take off running.
Like first run through, man. Every boss gotta go. Every boss gotta see me.
That's when you know you getting your groove on Elden. When you used to at first you see a dragon, you be like, what the fuck? Then about 50, 60 hours in, you see a dragon. Shit, you pull your sword out, you shine that motherfucker up.
Like, all right, what you about, man?
Turn it sideways and stick it straight up your kidney. I'm just playing, man. All right, man.
Whoa.
All right.
Shout out to 2000s rock. Versace shirt rock, but yeah, man. Speaking of
I'm on it, man.
Speaking
as soon as it come out.
Speaking of shining up swords, man, you know what I'm saying with the
I'm copping that bitch
with the smooth transition.
It's been confirmed. It's been confirmed.
Yeah, man.
I'm getting that bitch.
Yeah, man. We talking about Rebirth, right? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, right?
Rebirth. Rebirth.
Hey, and the topic shit. I thought this shit was so funny when I seen William Dafoe face plastered up in cloud.
I was like, who the fuck's face is that, man?
Why would you do that, man?
Disrespectful.
Why?
Disrespectful, nigga.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Square. Me personally, I don't know if it's like a development thing or a resource thing. Why y'all got to spread Final Fantasy VII out like over a decade?
It's definitely resources, man.
Yeah, but yeah, man.
That shit was, what was that shit? 3 discs on PS1?
Yes.
Yeah.
4? 3?
I think it was 3.
No, it was 3.
Yeah.
So you gotta have a lot more now with updated gens. Man.
Yep. So now we finally getting to explore the world in Final Fantasy VII out there in the wilderness.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you this. Game Ranks, I'm putting that plug in right now. They did it before you buy. They did that before you, bruh.
It got Sephiroth on there
I'm watching
on the thumbnail.
Listen,
Spoilers.
yes.
I meant the thumbnail. My bad. Yeah, I meant the thumbnail. Yeah, I was
about to say.
I just seen it.
Yeah.
Got him smiling.
Let me tell you. Shout out to Falcon. I've never heard him so excited about explaining a game.
Uh-oh.
Usually it's Jake, but this time it was Falcon. He said he was ecstatic. Like he was about to spoil some shit, but he was like, "No, I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Just know this game is beyond expectations. It makes the remake look like trash, even though the remake itself is still, outstanding."
Yeah, the remake is a demo.
That's how. And I was watching some of the demo of Rebirth. I'm like, yo, they done stepped it up.
Let's go.
I'm copping that shit.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're learning from mistakes / side quests of the past.
Side quests, yeah, they now see, he spoke on that.
Uh-huh.
They said the side quests and the mini games on there, fun as shit.
Let's go.
I saw a few of them. Yeah, I'm excited.
Let's go. Ooh, and shout out to Matt Muscles for dropping a What Happened on the Bouncer. I'm definitely going to watch that either after we record or in the early morning when I get up. But yeah, man. Final Fantasy Rebirth,
It's a cop. Definite cop.
Definitely, like G just said. We got developers learning from their side quest mistakes of the past. Of the recent past shit with Final Fantasy 16. That's this dog. If it didn't have the filler ass side quests on there,
that bullshit.
That like knocked the game down like a whole point just because that shit, like that motherfucker is smooth as butter. Epic ass journey, nice cutscenes, character.
I wanted to play a second run through, but them side quests.
When you think of them, it's like mud.
Sick.
It's like a pile of mud sitting in a metallic room with all white drapes and everything, but then it's like a...
No. Playing that shit, you feel like Kratos, but then you think of them side quests, now you feel like Atlas holding the whole world. Like,
Jesus.
Fuck! I can't move! Damn it!
You start making that face
Shit!
like that boy in the class with the veins busting out his lip.
Yes! Yeah. Put that over Atlas's face.
fucking crazy. Oh, that's a meme. That's a meme.
Yep.
Them side quests in them RPGs. Look, frustration, man, frustration. You want to see the ending so bad that you know you finna trudge through them hoes on the first playthrough anyway.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Square for staying dedicated. Because this process long as hell.
Yeah.
Y'all doing that and y'all releasing new entries into the series at the same time. This shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
Lovely.
That shit is. I have no idea how or where the focus could be at, but yeah, man. But you got anything on that? K-Con, you finna cop? I'm just fucking with you. I was just fucking
Well, you are a troll.
with you, dog. I was just fucking with you, man.
But that Rise of the Ronin, yeah, I got that.
Oh yeah, man. I seen the hang glide in action, man. The rise of the Ronin, I hope it finds its own, I hope it has its own like unique flavor to the adventure genre. I hope it does. I think it's doing pretty good with its with the glide and shit. I'm a sucker for creative ways to traverse shit, and I don't think we ever seen shit like that since what? I know Spider-Man Just Cause shit like that, but in that time period,
Tension.
Yeah.
ooh, yeah.
That's what got me, man. I saw the grappling hook. I was like, oh shit. That is Tenchu right there.
Yeah, that goddamn me grappling hook, man. Shout out to Sekiro too for that too. That shit added a whole nother dimension to that shit. But yeah, shout out to me on that. I guess one of the last topics, man. Unless y'all have anything that y'all would have to speaking to K-Con a while ago. We copped Helldivers recently. Only played it like last night. That's it. The first game me and K-Con played, we got slaughtered. We got right there to the finish line, but we got slaughtered.
Y'all went to the hardest area, man.
Nah. We actually started.
I don't think so.
We started off like easy. It was easy, but we just didn't know what we was doing. And apparently, like one of the reasons why Helldivers wins is because it's a co-op. It's a co-op. It's intended to be co-op. It's a co-op game, but they have it to where it matters what you do. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta plan this shit out. You have power ups and boosters and shit that you can use, but you gotta use those wisely because you got cooldown times that matter. And if you like, say if like you don't just have ammo on top of ammo, you fighting like fucking
that shit is scarce.
Yeah, you fighting bugs and shit, and you fighting shit that don't drop ammo. Like most of the time in games, you shoot ops, they drop the ammo for you. In this game, your ammo gets scarce pretty quick, so you got to call in something called like a resupply, drop like a pod with ammo and shit like that. You got to make sure you throw this shit into the right place because it's like gonna deploy like a fucking pod. You could use that shit as like part of an airstrike. The shit could land and have impact, or you can have that shit close to you. So where if you get through shooting, go grab some more clips, and then boom, you got cooldown. So you got to plan that shit out right. You can't just be wasting all your ammo. You got to be intricate with it. Right. This shit is like you could get injuries to your body parts, dog. I'm finding this shit out because like after K-Con got off, I played like 4 games. I extracted every time except for one time when I got to the end with a teammate. This motherfucker was trolling. He decides to salute me and disappear. Safe to say, I got impaled by bug claws and acid got splattered all over me.
Starship Troopers.
Fucking crazy, dog. It's like that's when I noticed. If you get injured with your arm, your aim go off. If your leg get injured, your sprint get crippled. It's crazy, man. I have
Specific.
never. Yes,
environment fuck you up too.
I have never.
That's the clean part. I was like, oh.
I have never been so quick to use a dodge button in my life, and this dodge button in this game is better than Call of Duty. Call of Duty is first person
God
dodging.
damn.
First person
ain't got no dodge button.
First person dodging does
Shit is a
not do
fucking dive.
that shit justice like third person. We ain't felt like this since fucking that first Max Payne when I was diving in the subway during that first chapter, dog. That shit,
niggas
dive
make you
that
play
turns
Dance
you into
Dance
a sitting
Revolution.
duck.
man. Hell yeah.
You got to be on point with your button, man. Your button navigation, because you fucking up that damn coordination drop.
Yeah, because like with stratagems on there, like they keep that shit engaging. I'm gonna say that because most games you pull out whatever like streak you got or whatever like artillery you got. You press a button
Right.
and you just use it. You pull out a laptop, you put the missile on the map. That on this game, you hold down a button and you see everything is in line. Like instead of having all this shit mapped to like a face button or something, like how X-Men Legends had every power, like you hold down L1 and press X to use Cyclops Optic Blast. You press circle to use like, I don't know, like a tornado kick or some shit. In this game, you hold it down, you see different things. You see an artillery strike, you see a resupply, you see a heavy weapons drop, and you see a button combination right next to it. You put in that button combination, and like it goes with the game so beautifully, like so seamlessly, because when you pull out that touchpad on your wrist and you see a dude on the movie, like you see Buzz Lightyear touching on his shit when he's talking to Star Command. That is what you doing on that game, except they putting in the coordinates to the like whatever. Like say if you need a heavy weapons drop and you get a heavy machine gun, so you could hold so you could keep shooting for like a long period of time to hold somebody off, to help protect somebody. Boom. The game blends all this together. It all matters. It ain't just like useless shit going on. The reason why you put in that combination is because he putting in shit on his little finger pad in front of him. And then like when you finish like the mission, you get XP, then you get other types of currency, so you could get even more like they call it stratagems, even better like artilleries or heavy weapons, different types of heavy weapons and shit like that, or enhanced like I think I seen people using jetpacks and shit. And then of course they got it is a service game, but it's like one of the first service games that I was interested in because I see the potential in the future of it. And I always like games where I think with games like this, whenever you make the character that you play with, this like it got that Halo feeling to it, because you just a dude with a helmet or a woman with a helmet on. That's it. You're not some character with like fucking super detailed molecules and shit on their face where you can see their freckles and shit like that. Like you're not a main character. You are just a character in this world. You are your character in this world. Like if I had to put my finger on it, it was an asshole off up in the chat. I said, hey, is this game like Lost Planet 2 meets Warframe? And they just said no. And like that shit kind of discouraged me. But when I played the game, it is. It's those two.
Now from the videos I seen, I'm like, this is definitely Lost Planet.
It's those.
I don't give a damn what y'all talking about.
It's those two games mashed together in the best way. Because Lost Planet 2 revolutionary co-op. You need each other. You doing essential shit. You cannot run through that game by yourself. This game right here, you could probably play the easiest difficulty by yourself. You still gonna be struggling. But Lost Planet 2, with that, you need the co-op. You need your teammates. Y'all gotta coordinate because you finna be slaying crazy amounts or big ass enemies. And with the Warframe part, you got the customization. You have a ship that you could name. Basically, shit, the way how the progression and shit about to be, they finna be dropping different types of items, and it ain't no telling what they're gonna do over the next few seasons, because they didn't think that this game would be as crazy as it is. Of course, like the biggest controversy with it is good, because the game is so good that the line is wrapped around the fucking building as as the club is at full capacity.
I think they just had an update and it was like any play 15 minutes.
Yeah. They got all types of ways to streamline it, because some people are just going to sleep with the game on and staying in the lobby so they could wake up and hop right back in. Fuckers.
That's pushing it.
The link that people is going to have some type of convenience is crazy, man. Crazy. We actually got in like without a problem last night, though. I don't know if it's because it's a weekday and everybody in bed.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
The kids asleep, man.
Because I don't know what it's gonna be like this weekend. I have no clue. But yeah, I fucks with Helldivers. I'm ready to I don't know. I'm ready to grind some shit out on there. I seen the different color schemes and types of helmets and capes and shit that you can unlock. I'm like, that's some shit that I'm cool with unlocking. Cause one thing we've been bashing Warzone this episode, but one thing about Warzone, since you're not gonna have a created character, and as a fan, they got to be real specific with the shit they release because we got fans of different shit. The skins in them battle passes over the last like 5 seasons, except for the spawn shit, have been trash to me. I have had no urge to cop anything. The only season that I ever really liked is Spawn. That's it. And the one that had the dude that looked like he was from MGO.
Rocky.
You said who?
Rocky and John, not Rocky, but Rambo and
yeah, that was some DLC. That wasn't even a season pass though. That wasn't even a season pass. That was like DLC. That I was like, I'm copping. Like that's the only thing that I ever like wanted from that. But yeah, it might not be made for my demographic. But yeah, man. But yeah, I like it when you can embody your character, but you ain't got to worry about his facial structure and shit like that. Let him have a nice helmet and let him have a unique spin on like his uniform and shit like that. That's good enough for me. Shit, it was good enough back when I had Halo 3 back in the day. I don't need to see the dude under there. I don't need to customize nobody's face. I'm like, let me make my dude fucking azure blue so I can look icy while I'm slaying these motherfuckers with these swords and hammers, dog. Let's go, dog. Let's go. That's it on that, man. I fucks with Helldivers. I give it volcanic lava.
Volcanic lava
out of 10.
Volcanic lava.
Yeah, man.
Over the top.
Y'all have any other topics y'all want to get to, man?
I'm Gucci.
Bet.
Psych.
Oh, you say you got something, G?
No, just psych on that.
Oh shit. Bet. Shit, you got that quote for us then, G?
From the great Oda Nobunaga. Nobunaga.
Oda Musha.
Saw what I did there? Oda.
Hey.
To enter life's battles without ideals and beliefs is to concede defeat before the fight has even begun. Oda Nobunaga.
Gotta stand up in it. Yeah, man. Shout out to him.
I seen like every little Japanese game out there. If he's involved, he's always the villain. You ever notice that?
Yeah, the first thing that popped up.
Get it.
Onimusha, third eye demon eye.
Onimusha, he was looked at as the villain. Neo, the first Neo, he was looked at as a villain. I think they might have mentioned him in Ghost of Tsushima too, but I don't remember that. But
the only thing I can think of is if people felt oppressed by him during his time. That's the only thing I can think of.
He was so infamous, they called it the Nobunaga era.
Yeah. I just think it was like, damn, y'all making him seem like he Hitler or some shit.
Yeah, I think he built that reputation up. Probably, I don't even know if he meant to do it, but it sounded like he believed in purpose and belief so much. And most of the time, if you lead your life like solely on that with no balance, you end up not giving a fuck about anybody else's beliefs and purpose.
Boy,
Lubu. Lubu.
It's Lubu.
Damn.
Yeah, 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 man. But shout out to him for making. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, but he is a legend in the history. They keeping his name alive.
Shit, Neo 2 made it seem like he was a good dude. But hey, I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah, probably from his homeboy's perspective. It'd be fucked up if your homeboy turned out to be a dictator later on in life. Damn, I went to school with him.
Oh,
Shit.
He's a ruler. He's a ruler.
Say, I heard you grew up with him.
Shout out to Dennis Rodman, man.
Oh.
You got a hell of a homie roster, dog. But yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Oh man, that's the Shut My Dope podcast, man. That's Durag Rico, K Cod, G Knight, and Dope B. From the rawest digital podcast that you probably ever heard in your life, and y'all make sure y'all stay
Rawest and
geeked.
realist.
Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay geeked up on something.
Goddamn right.